In the midst of the Cold War, a new frontier was being explored, a frontier not of land or sea, but of space. As tensions rose on Earth, mankind turned its gaze skyward, reaching out to the stars with a blend of curiosity, ambition, and a dash of audacity. This was the dawn of the space age, a time of uncharted territories and boundless possibilities. The 60s were an era of exploration and innovation, a time when science fiction began to merge with reality. Amidst this backdrop, the Apollo program was born, a bold initiative by NASA with a singular, audacious goal: to land a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth. It was a goal that captured the imagination of the world, a testament to human aspiration and ingenuity. And at the heart of this grand endeavor were the astronauts, brave pioneers who dared to venture where no man had gone before. Among these were Gus Grissom, a seasoned astronaut and one of NASA's original 7. Ed White, the first American to walk in space, and Roger B. Chaffee, a naval aviator and astronaut in training. These were men of exceptional courage and dedication, prepared to risk everything in the pursuit of knowledge and exploration. Their mission, Apollo 1, was to be a significant step in this journey to the moon. It was a mission fraught with challenges and uncertainties, but one that held the promise of progress and discovery. It was a mission that would test the mettle of these astronauts and the capabilities of the technology of the time. As the countdown to launch drew nearer, a sense of anticipation filled the air. The world watched with bated breath, eager to witness the next leap in space exploration. The astronauts, too, were ready, their eyes filled with determination and resolve. They knew the risks, understood the dangers, but they were driven by a purpose greater than themselves. And so, with the eyes of a nation upon them, the Apollo 1 crew prepared for their mission. January 27, 1967, a day that would be etched in history, not for a triumphant leap, but for a devastating fall. The stage was set for a routine pre-launch test, a customary procedure in the grand scheme of the Apollo program. The mission was Apollo 1, the first manned mission of NASA's ambitious lunar landing program. The crew was an assembly of America's finest: Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger B. Chaffee. Their task was simple: a plugs-out test to ensure the command module would operate on internal power during flight. As the day unfolded, the astronauts, clad in their space suits, settled into the confines of the command module, a place they had come to know as their celestial chariot. Encased within the spacecraft, they became the embodiment of the human spirit, ready to breach the boundaries of the known world. The test proceeded as planned. The command module was sealed, the air pressure increased, a sense of anticipation hung heavy in the air. Little did they know, the innocuous capsule would soon become a tragic stage for an unforeseen catastrophe. Suddenly, the normalcy was shattered. A fire, swift and merciless, erupted within the command module. Fed by the pure oxygen environment, it grew with a ferocity that left no room for escape. The transmission from the module echoed with the chilling words, "Fire in the cockpit." Despite their desperate attempts, the crew couldn't overcome the rapidly escalating inferno. The capsule's inward opening hatch, designed to withstand the vacuum of space, had ironically become a barrier, sealing their fate. In a matter of moments, the routine test turned into a catastrophic event. The fire claimed the lives of the brave trio, snuffing out the flame of their lives as abruptly as it had ignited within the module. The world stood still, shocked and grief-stricken. 3 heroes who had dared to dream of the moon were lost. Their sacrifice a stark reminder of the perilous journey they had chosen to undertake. In a matter of minutes, the world was reminded of the harsh realities of space exploration. The nation mourned, but in the ashes of the tragedy there were lessons to be learned. The aftermath of the Apollo 1 fire was a time of profound grief, but also of intense scrutiny. A board of experts was assembled to investigate the incident, a task that took them months to complete. They meticulously sifted through the evidence, determined to uncover the truth behind the deadly mishap. The investigation revealed a series of unfortunate events and oversights that led to the disaster. The spacecraft's pure oxygen environment, the flammable materials present in the cabin, and issues with the hatch design that prevented a quick escape all contributed to the catastrophe. The findings were a wake-up call, leading to a complete overhaul of the Apollo program's safety procedures. Safety became the cornerstone of NASA's mission. The spacecraft were redesigned with a safer, mixed-gas environment, non-flammable materials, and a quick-release hatch. The changes were extensive and rigorous but necessary. The Apollo program was grounded until these modifications were implemented, a pause that lasted for nearly 2 years. Throughout this period, experts, engineers, and astronauts worked tirelessly to ensure that the sacrifices of Grissom, White, and Chaffee were not in vain. The disaster was a turning point, marking a shift from the perilous race against time to a more cautious, safety-first approach in the pursuit of space exploration. From the ashes of Apollo 1, a safer, stronger space program emerged. The journey of Apollo 1 ended not in space, but on Earth, in the hearts of those they inspired. The legacy of Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger B. Chaffee is more than a tale of tragedy. It's a testament to the resilience and determination that are the very essence of human spirit. These astronauts, committed to a cause greater than themselves, left an indelible mark on space exploration. They showed us that the road to the stars is paved with courage, sacrifice, and the audacity to dream beyond our world. Their spirit continues to fuel our collective ambition, pushing us further into the cosmos. Family members and colleagues remember them not just as astronauts, but as fathers, husbands, friends. Their personal stories paint a picture of men who lived and breathed their passion for exploration. They were pioneers, ready to venture into the unknown for the sake of knowledge and progress. The Apollo 1 fire was a stark reminder of the risks involved in space travel. But instead of retreating, NASA pressed on, spurred by a renewed commitment to safety and the unwavering belief in the importance of space exploration. The lessons learned from the tragedy have informed every mission since, transforming the way we approach the stars. And so the legacy of Apollo 1 lives on. The names Grissom, White, and Chaffee echo through the halls of NASA, reminding us of the cost of exploration and inspiring us to reach further, to dream bigger. In their sacrifice, the Apollo 1 crew taught us not only about the dangers of space, but also about the strength of the human spirit when faced with the unknown.